Hello guys, so yes, Ghana has 3 new beauty queens, and today on Ameyaw TV one-on-one, we are about to have a chit chat with them. Don't go nowhere. When we come back, the 3 beauty queens from Miss Malaika Emerald season are here. Welcome back guys. So yes, like I said before we went on the break, the beauty queens, they are looking extremely queenful, if that is the word. Welcome guys.
Thank you.
So Zakia, the winner, Yaira, first runner-up, and Becca, second runner-up. How are you guys feeling?
I feel so grateful and I'm so happy and excited to have come this far.
Of course. Now Yaira, did you know you were going to make top 3?
Yes, because throughout the pageant, I just did my best. I just made sure I was confident and bold everywhere. So I believed I was really going to go far.
Oh, that's good. Now, Becca, tell us, when it came down to the top 5, right? It started with top 10 and then they broke it down to top 5. When you were called to be part of that final 5, what was going through your mind?
For a moment, I was speechless. I just felt like my name was just being called. Now I just had to take things slowly, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm finally here. Yeah, I felt blessed. I was overjoyed that evening.
Good. Now, Zakia, back to you, the queen herself. When you were pronounced as the winner, I know you guys came over before, like a few days before the final event, and you were, hopeful that you were going to be crowned winner. But on the night, after your final performances, did you think the crown was going to come to you?
Yeah, I
you were that?
So. Yeah, I was so confident because everyone was like, those at the backstage were like, I was so confident and I delivered well and I was outstanding. Even though I had doubts, but I felt I could win.
Of course, you were. We saw the performance and everyone was like, yay, go Zakia. So of course, now tell us, what has your life turned around? You first.
I believe my life has turned around because now I think I have a voice that if I should speak, more people are going to listen. Because I'm going to work on a project very soon and I've shared it with a few people who are actually interested. Previously, maybe they wouldn't have been interested, but then now I have a crown and a sash that's very bold for me. So I think my life has changed.
What about you, Becca?
I think my life has changed because now a lot of people say they look up to me. So I'm looking forward to doing something that when they see it, they know that it's a positive change for me and the society as well. So my life has definitely changed.
That's good. Now, the crown definitely comes with a lot of perks. Now, Zakia, back to you. Of course, when you came, you mentioned that you were going to work on some projects. Can you tell us, refresh our minds on what it is exactly that you're going to be using the Miss Malaika crown to do?
So I joined Miss Malaika for it to give me the platform to be able to raise awareness on cervical cancer, which I'll be dedicating that to my auntie, who she died out of cervical cancer. So that's what I'll be working on. Okay,
so when exactly are you going to start with your very first ever project? Do you have that lined up, or is that something you're still working on?
Hopefully after our trip, I'll start working on it. Since Cervical Cancer Awareness Month is on January, I'll start working on it very soon.
Okay, that's good. Now, Yaira, back to you again. She just mentioned about the trip. Are you excited? Is this your first time you're going to be traveling to South Africa, is it?
Okay, so it's my first time going to South Africa and I'm excited because it's for free. It's free. I didn't have to pay for it. I earned it because I worked towards it.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay, Becca, tell us, what should we expect out of this trip to South Africa from you guys?
Fun. Well, we've had a lot of stressful days, so it's time to release some stress. So yeah, fun.
Yes, that's good. Now, there's been a lot of perceptions about beauty contests in Ghana, especially with Miss Ghana. There have been so many speculations and allegations about what young ladies who are made to engage in pageants are being forced to go through and all of that. tell us sincerely, what was your experience like at Miss Malaika Ghana?
Okay, so to be honest, it was nothing like that of the perception that people had. Because for me, my experience with Miss Malaika has been learnable. It has been life-changing. They've taught us a lot. They've empowered us. They've grown us into becoming a better version of ourselves. So the perception for me does not exist.
Good. Yeah.
So initially, before taking part in Malaika, I had a perception that these pageants, they already know they are winners. So I didn't want to take part. But then today I'm seated here, part of the top 3. I didn't know anyone, but I took part in the contest. I did my best. And I don't think we are being forced to do anything.
Yeah.
It's all about grooming. You just have to be yourself and deliver. And then I think it'll take you far.
Of course. Now, Zakia,
And
you are the first Muslim
yeah.
to be crowned Miss Malaika Ghana. That is a big deal.
Yeah, it's such a big deal, and I'm so proud of myself. I didn't do this for just me. I did it for the whole entire Muslim community. Joining Miss Malaika, a lot of people were like, they would never crown a Muslim, I mean a hijab, because there have been Muslims who weren't wearing the hijabi.
Yeah.
And they were like, they will never crown a hijab because there have been 2 Muslim girls who were just runner-ups, so there's no way they'll give it to me, because I think the first hijabi was a second runner-up, and the second hijabi was also a second runner-up.
Yeah.
So they were like, if they want to make a change, they will definitely put me on a first runner-up, so that it wouldn't be so obvious they are discriminating.
Yeah.
But since I joined Miss Malaika, I've never seen any traces of discrimination. I always say this: they treat all the girls equally, and kudos to the crew.
Amazing. Now, still on you, Zakia, there's the Muslim community. I'm Muslim, but of course not a strict hijabi like you. There's this perception that beauty pageants, you're showing off skin, you're doing this as women, Muslim women, we shouldn't be, in the faces of men. There are certain things that you have to do, maybe greet a lot of men, hug them and all these things. But was the Muslim community supporting you throughout this journey?
I would say a very big thank you to my family, because they've supported me since day one. They've supported me, and I feel Islam is dynamic. People have this old perception that ladies are not supposed to come out, ladies are supposed to be in the kitchen and cook, but no, that's not the case. Ladies are supposed to come out of their shells, do what they want to do. I know a lot of Muslims would have loved to join Miss Malaika, but they feel when they come out, they'll be bashed by the Muslim society. But I didn't get any of that sort, and I'm grateful for that as well.
Amazing. We're also grateful that we have a Miss Malaika queen in the Muslim community. Now, Yaira, back to you.
Okay.
Are you the first person from your family to ever participate in a beauty pageant?
Yes, I'm the first person.
So, of course, it's a big deal in your house.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Yes.
What did you do to celebrate at home after winning?
So I had a party in my house. The team Yaira that came to support me actually had a party in my house to congratulate me.
Amazing. Now, Becca, what about you?
Yeah, same as me. I'm the first person to ever get to this point of a pageant. And then I haven't been home yet because of school. So hopefully, I'm sure they prepared something for me.
Oh, good. Now, you guys are still in school, right? Did this pageant affect how well you did in school, your grades, or, your participation in classes at all? Did it affect, at all?
No. Luckily for me, I'm a weekend student, so I was able to juggle it with the whole pageant. So yeah.
Okay.
I'm done with school, but then I work for myself. But the pageant allowed me to still go ahead and do whatever I was doing and then still be in the pageant.
Okay. What about
For
you?
me, I like the fact that the crew always thought students are a lot in the whole pageant, so they used to give us a lot of time. I remember some time ago we had this cooking episode, and 2 of them had exams. They allowed them to go and write their exams.
That's nice. That's a lot of good promo for Miss Malaika. So young girls watching, if you're looking for the best pageant to go to get the grooming of your life and to still be allowed to live, then of course it should be Miss Malaika Ghana.
Yeah.
Emerald season, 20th anniversary. You guys are always going to be remembered. I mean, all the beauty queens from the past are always going to be remembered. But for this particular season, it was like an anniversary celebration. So it was a big deal. What does it mean to you to be queens of Emerald season, Miss Malaika Ghana?
So I believe this has already been a life transforming episode, and being part of the Emerald season is just a plus to my life, because I can boldly and confidently say it somewhere that I was part of this episode, I was part of this edition, and this edition was special. I don't think it has ever happened before. To have the queens walk you down the stage to just give you the go ahead is a plus. So I believe it's just going to be something memorable for me forever.
So for me, just like Beyonce said in her lyrics, I was here. It was definitely
yes, I like that.
It was definitely a wonderful journey, and I'm glad that Miss Malaika gave me the opportunity, gave us, all of us as queens, the opportunity, and we've been able to leave a mark. And like you said, we'll always be remembered.
Yes, now Zakia.
With me, I remember just yesterday telling myself I'm looking forward to having an impactful interaction. Honestly, Miss Malaika really came to my aid, and I've really learned a lot. It has been a great learning experience, and it's definitely going to be a life-changing experience, as they always say. I know they know that too.
So are you three going to be working on anything together?
We would definitely do something together.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. We can't wait. Thank you so much for stopping by. And we wish you the best.
Thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome. And we wish you all the best as you embark on this queen journey.